Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think first thing I want to do for this build is I actually want to get this thing turned on because we need to start collecting steam and have water start to happen. So what I'm going to do, I want them to be able to reach that stuff. I want to move this door actually to be here. Because we're going to want the water to collect at the bottom, I believe. That should be the last thing to make the buildings in there easier, although with exos it's not a big deal. That's why. Because I have exosuits, I actually want the steam and the water to start accumulating, honestly. As long as I can build the steam thing to go through the floor, I think it's fine to go ahead and do it in this order. So I want the steam to start accumulating. Oh god, are you going to lock yourself in? No, you're not going to, I don't think. Actually, you probably are. Actually, I'm putting this in the wrong placement. Disassemble that. And cancel that disassemble. There we go. And that's where we want the manual airlock there. And we do that, so you can just walk over that. Okay. I want to make use of my exosuits, so I want to... Oops. Cancel. I want to do this myself with these exosuits here. Okay, let me priority 9. I want this to be done so that they don't... Not too much other gases get in here. Okay. Has long commutes to get over here. I don't know how to make that faster besides using tons of plastic ladders, which I don't have enough plastic for. Okay. Alright, good. Everybody's coming over here in exosuits. That's what I want to see. Is that unreachable? Frickin' hell. Okay, and that should make that reachable. Bleach stone, sweep that with priority of 9. Do not want chlorine being done in here. Storage unavailable for that. If I put chlorine in water, I think that'll be safe, right? I think it's the same as the other thing, so what is that? What is that? Raw mineral. What am I looking for? Liquefiable? No. Consumable ore, maybe? Bleach stone. There we go. Consumable ore. Okay, that should now be able to put that in place. 664,067. Wow, that's... The calories are still going up. That's crazy. Storage unavailable. Did I say... I didn't say the abyssalite. Cancel. I want the... Where'd the bleach stone go? Did the bleach stone already go away? No, there it is. Bleach stone, sweep, 9. There it is. Okay. Alright, that's now reachable. Okay, so... some of the steam will get out if I'm not careful here. Do I want to do a water lock for this while working so that steam doesn't get out? I probably should do a water lock rather than an airlock, right? So I don't want the steam getting out and like melting everything. So maybe I do a... I could do like a water lock right here. So let me do... Of course, the water will freeze in this area. So I don't even know if I can do a water lock. Can I do a water lock if the water's going to freeze? I don't think I can do that. Okay, maybe I just do double airlock then, I guess. Could do a triple airlock. All right, sure, let's do that. You have to use crude oil or polluted water. Polluted water work, huh? I'll just use a triple airlock and hope that will keep the steam from getting out. It's minus 20 degrees, minus 29 degrees. I don't know what the freezing point on polluted water is, honestly. But I feel like that probably is cold enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... Polluted water freezes at negative 21, so it's just below. It's right around. If we do the triple airlock, hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, it'll slow them down getting back and forth, which kind of sucks, but that's whatever. I actually want to analyze this. After we get the airlock and this thing built, we're gonna dig this out and then analyze this thing so that we know the details on it. Beautiful. Dig that out. Oh, one more door, that's fine. You can click on any gas liquid item and select properties to get that info. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll leave that because I might need to build up in here. So I'm going to need to have at least two things in here that I know of. I'm going to need a pump to pump the water. And I'm going to need... Wow, that's filling up fast. Okay. Wow, I didn't think that was going to output that much. All right, well, I'm going to analyze this thing anyway. All right, so what all do I need here? I might need to 7.5 kilos a second. Yeah, I don't know how much that is. I don't know kilos. Full tile is 1,000 kilos. Okay, so we have 2 full tiles that I can fill up with. I maybe should have made this deeper, honestly. I wonder if I should make it deeper just so it doesn't go out. Let me actually dig out into this. I am a little worried that that's going to fill up. So let me actually just make a larger tank before I do this. Once it filled up, the second layer will go over pressure. It won't leak. Oh, it won't leak. Okay, then never mind. If that's not something I have to worry about, then that's fine. So it shouldn't go out the door is what you're saying. That's what I'm mainly worried about. I don't want the water to go out the door. So 62 degrees is what it's coming out at. Wait, I thought it was going to be like 95 something. I guess it's immediately cooling down. So the thing is here, we're in an ice biome, so it's going to cool down really fast. Once it gets just to where you mine the last block, it will stop outputting. Okay. All right. All right, let's get this set up. So what we want to do is we want to move this pump. I want to have this stop pumping water into here. So F6. I might want to reset this up at some point, but for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect, deconstruct here. Liquid pump we're going to deconstruct, and we're going to move it down. The aqua tuner will boil it super quick. Okay. All right, so once we pump the stuff into the aqua tuner, it'll start boiling that water. Okay. Falls asleep, can't attack, can't do digging. This is not bad, actually. You got +3 strength, +3 strength. Actually, pretty darn strong already. Okay. Can't do attacking. I do not care that much. Yeah, I like this. Let's go ahead and get you. Can't do digging. I like the diver's lung, but I don't like the can't do digging Although researching, that's pretty good too. I'm gonna go ahead and take Catalina here. Catalina. Give you the advanced research. Basically, all these new people get to do the same thing. You are allowed in here. Wow, so many people exercising. Priority for Catalina is operating, and you are not allowed over here. Not allowed out. Is that everything? Oh, schedule. Catalina to the desk shift. Okay, so I got 3 there. So I'm going to allow 2 more people. I might need more beds, so maybe only 1 more for now because of the beds. Yeah, so I can go to 24 max right now. Okay. So we are going to do the pump. Liquid pump down here. There. Power. And so we need to pump this water, first of all, into this guy to cool it. And then we're going to send the heated water through insulated pipes. So I don't need to insulate the pipes going to it, but I probably want to insulate the pipes coming. Oh, crap. Damn it. If this falls, is that going to be an issue? No, it'll fall into something. That's fine. Polluted dirt. Sweep that. I want to get the Atmos suits for this side of the base as well, but I'm going to do that as lower priority right now. Okay, so plumbing. Actually, what I could have done is I could just take out this secondary thing and have it go. Yeah, this. Okay, we can do this. We can go deconstruct, deconstruct. We can use this pipe that's already set up and just divert it a different direction. All right, this will be the first time I've ever used aqua tuners. That's why I'm kind of, you know, a little confused about it. I haven't watched any guides on aqua tuners. I watched one guide about turning a cool steam vent into cooling the water and sending it to your base. So this is just slightly different. This is something I haven't done any research on that I'm just trying to figure out. So hopefully I can make this work. Got about an hour, 45 minutes to try to put this thing together. I like the idea of it doing multiple things. Basically cooling our refinery, creating steam power, and then cleansing our salt water. Basically doing a bunch of different stuff all at once. I like that idea. So plumbing. Let me change where it's going first so I don't screw this up. So I want this to go here instead of here. You can do something similar with polluted water. With the polluted water vent you're talking about? Okay, there we go. So now we want this guy to... If I just deconstruct this guy, I can have it go... Actually, let's deconstruct a couple things here. Let's deconstruct all those. Do the liquid bridge to here and then to here. And then what I want is the output to not go here. Deconstruct that. We want the output to go a completely different direction, which I'll have it go up and out. More spaghetti pipes, by the way. You can do similar with polluted water, since when it evaporates, it turns into clean water and leaves polluted dirt behind. Oh, you can do that with any polluted water. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, so now that's set to go in there, and I won't mess anything up. That's good. So plumbing, Regular pipe can continue across there, so that will go into there. So now we want insulated pipe to go out. I'm using just igneous rock. Should I use something else? Slow heating. Do I want slow heating? I don't think that matters. I think we just do this. And I need to pipe this all the way over into here. Over into... Wow, this is so far away. Here to put it into an aqua tuner, right? Igneous is one of the best early game insulators. Okay, all right. Well, let's do that. So we'll do that. This is going to be a frickin' spaghetti mess. Okay. How do I want to do this? Up here. Up here. I'm going to cross over here, I guess. Up here, and then all the way out. It bizarrely defaults to granite, which is actually the opposite of an insulator. Well, I've been using granite for a lot of other stuff, so that might be why it does that. All right, we'll use the igneous. Okay. Okay. Where did I think this was going to go? Ah, right there. There, so we can cancel those guys. Okay. Insulated pipe. Just going to run this right out the base. All right, so this is going to be hot, polluted water. Hot, polluted water. Another of my dupes just jumped in the same pit trying to get the first dupe's body. That's funny. You're so stupid, duplicants. Why are you so stupid? Okay, here. Here. Okay. So, does it matter where I put the aqua tuner in here? It's going to cool what I put in, and it's going to heat up around it. Do I want to put a temp shift plate around this? As close to the vent as possible. Okay, cool. Damn it. There. Close to the vent as possible to boil at max rate. Temp shift will make it more efficient. Okay, so... Do I want it right next to it or above it? It looks like about there is the closest. Right next to it. I can't put it there. I can put it above it. Actually, maybe right here would be the best. Because if I did that and then close this off, it would all pool right there. I think that might be the best. Okay, so I'm going to need to deconstruct this. So, but I can get the pipes set up at least. God damn it, I can't do that. I can do this, though. There. So I can put it right there. Deconstruct that. And... I'm not going to dig in yet, because I might want to do other stuff in here. So we have polluted water in here. Is it going to matter that there's a mix of polluted water and salt water in here? Hope that doesn't matter. The steam thing cleans it anyway, right? It won't matter? Okay. Okay, so now utility. Oh, I'm needing to get power over here. Okay. Actually, I wonder if this... Will this be a self-powering thing with the whole steam turbine thing? It'll all boil to clean water? Okay. So I wonder if I can just start it up by putting a guy on a hamster wheel to start the process, and then the steam thing might power it afterwards. Let me actually cancel this. I don't like that. Ventilation, plumbing. Insulated pipe. There. It should be self-powered, you think? Self-powered. Self-powered. Okay, so this is going to be... So what this is going to do is this is going to cool the polluted water while heating the surroundings, which will hopefully create steam. So we're going to want a steam turbine, like, directly above this, right? I want a steam turbine there, I believe. Because it's going to create the heat behind this thing. Hey, what's up, Blondus? How are you doing? Alright, it's going to take them a while to build all this stuff. That's a one long build we are working on here. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Mop this up. I hope nothing gets screwed up by me doing this. Let me check my... Is there water clinging to that? That's weird, to the door. Check that everything's running here. F6. You're still getting water from the hot source. Okay, we're just not filling this up anymore, which is okay. I wanted to use up some of this hot water anyway. I can always turn this guy back on if I need to. Okay. Alright, let me cancel all this. It's bugging me. It did. I need to get this back on its own line. I think I shared that line with something. What did I share that line with? My carbon skimmers and the exosuit forge. I don't know why it's running out of power. I guess the carbon skimmers are occasionally running here. Okay. Alright, so lots of stuff they got to build here. So let's figure out the next part. So this is going to heat up the water, which is going to create steam. The steam will go into here. And this is going to output hot, clean water. Hot, clean water we're going to want to put into a second thermo aqua tuner, right? So the second thermo aqua tuner is again going to heat up its surroundings, but I don't need to use that heat anywhere. I can just... Do I maybe do the second aqua tuner in here so that it heats this up some more? So if I just loop this water into this room, it'll help heat that area up some more. And then I do a second steam turbine. Wait, what do I do with that water? Do I... Hold on, my brain's starting to break there. So I output... probably with insulated pipes. I output this water. The second aqua tuner will output the cold water. Okay. If I just did a second... I'm going to want to do a pump here. To pump. Am I going to want to pump this salt water out ever? Because we're creating steam. No, so I'm never going to want to pump this out. So I could just do... Second aqua tuner here. And then this output is going to be our clean, cool water. Is that right? I think that's right. That'll be our clean, cool water that we run all the way back to our base. And, okay, alright. To get this thing started, I think I'm going to need to... How much power do these things take? I'm going to need power lines here. And this thing should power itself. So it's kind of a self-powering thing. Trying to think if I missed anything. Polluted water comes in. Gets cooled down. I don't have an output for this water. You'll need to pipe the first aquatuners output back to the input pipe to loop it. Where does this go? This is negative power. Okay. So I just output this water into this pool. Because this is... Okay. So it'll be polluted water. The pool I'm sucking it up from. Holy crap, I gotta go all the way back. All the way back over here. Oh god, these are some long pipes. Okay. Alright, alright. These are gonna be some frickin' long pipes. Okay, alright. Don't have to, but if you don't, it'll run out eventually and you gotta do something else with the water. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think if there is something else I want to do with the water, but I guess that's fine. So, and I guess this is gonna be cooler water. I don't know what temperature it's gonna come out at, but it should be... I could use radiant pipes, so... Nah, let's just use insulated pipes, I guess. So we do this. I'll need to set up thermosensors. Yeah, this is getting probably way more complex than it should be. To toggle the aqua tuners off and on, I guess. Okay, so this one's going to go all the way back to where it came from. Otherwise, they'll freeze the water and break the pipes. Okay. Alright. It's like I'm building all these pipes, so you got a lot more pipes to build, so don't get comfortable. Igneous rock, that's what I want to do. Set the temperature for the output of the polluted water to like 0 and for the fresh water like 5. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do Atmos sensors. Okay. Actually I can kind of go around here and this won't be too bad. Alright, I can go cancel that. And let's go plumbing. Good thing this just uses like granite and stuff. That else would be a real pain. Oops. There. Talk about spaghetti. Alright, and if I go straight down here, this should actually be the output. Yeah, okay, so I can output right here. So that's a full loop of polluted water cooling, then going and setting stuff into steam, and then going back out where it came from. Don't need Atmos sensors. The liquid pipe thermosensor in the plumbing section. Liquid pipe thermosensor in the plumbing section. That's right, it'll be power negative. Might want to add a coal generator. Just put a coal generator up here, create carbon dioxide, or I just run a power line from my power grid. Yeah, running a really long power line kind of sounds crappy. I guess I could do a coal generator here. It was AFK for food. This is looking like quite a big project, this new one. Yeah, it's interesting. Thought steam turbines would put out more energy than 850 watts. Do printables. Anybody good? Building and ranching. Can't do cooking. Don't like narcoleptic. Loud snore I don't like. This is my last person. Is this person good enough? Can't do cooking is fine. I think I'd rather have the plastic, honestly. I'd rather have plastic than this person right here. Okay, so we would want to do a coal generator right here. That would power these guys. So what's the purpose of the steam turbine then? I guess I guess it's just to destroy the heat. A battery too? Yeah, let me do a storage for coal right next to it and then a battery as well. Smart battery probably. Power. Smart battery. And a thing to hold coal here. So the steam turbine is being used to cool it down. Okay. There's probably a cleaner build than what we're doing here, but this is us kind of testing this out for the first time. Automation. There. Okay. And the steam turbine... Does the steam turbine need to be plugged into anything? Yeah, I guess it'll be plugged into these, so it'll run these, and then when it runs out of power, the coal generator would run. I wonder if I should run the smart battery to the steam turbine. Basically, it's cooling down your fire refinery and purifying salt water is basically what it's doing. Okay. All right, so now I think this is all set up, except I need the output to go back to my clean water thing. So... I think the last thing I need to do, if I'm not mistaken, is... The second aqua tuner is putting out cool, clean water that we're going to deliver back to our base. Okay. Hopefully I am understanding what the hell I'm doing right now. Rand, what are you doing? I have no idea. All right, I hope it works out. Me too. Okay. I hope it works. That makes two of us. All right, so I just want to plug it into this line because this line is emptying out into our clean water storage. So actually, I could plug it in right here. Actually, I could plug it in like right here. Okay, let's do that. So if I do this... as long as it goes the right direction. Will it go the right? It shouldn't go to the right, right? Actually, I probably... last thing I need is the sensors and automation wire. Okay. Something about this is not going to work. I think I'm going to need to do... Cancel that. I think I'm going to need to do something like... Plumbing. The white can't go into the green. So if I do this, this, and plumbing, insulated, that, and then deconstruct the one in the middle there, that should have clean water and cool water coming in here, and then them both going out there. I think that will work. And that goes into my clean water supply. So that is basically, in a very roundabout way, cooling our metal refinery using polluted water, turning our salt water into steam. That will cool it. All right. That's a big round loop. So I need to do sensors and automation wire. So what are the sensors for? Is the sensor turning the aqua tuner on or what? Is it hydro sensor or thermo sensor? What am I? It's to turn it off when the water is cold to avoid freezing it. It's in the plumbing section. Okay, so it's liquid pipe thermosensor. Sends a green signal or red signal when pipe contents enter the chosen temperature range. So it's to turn off when the water is cold. My brain. Okay. So I'm wanting a thermosensor in I don't understand. I want to put them on the output pipes of what? The output of what? Of the aqua tuners or something else? Okay. So I want a thermosensor for both aqua tuners. And I'm going to set them to send a... and you say I want them to stop pumping when the water is cold. I'm trying to wrap my brain around what that's going to do. The water that's inside of it is cold. Send green when under 5. Okay. Well, they'll have to build all this stuff in the pipe. Send green when over 5. So we want it to pump when the water is at a high temperature. Is that what it means? I don't know. I don't understand what this is doing. My brain is not understanding this. Brain is not understanding this. You'll send a screenshot? Okay. Maybe the screenshot will help me understand stuff. Tungsten and plastic. We have enough plastic. Steel, hopefully. Do I need to build? I didn't choose what these are built out of. Build out of gold. Hopefully gold is probably fine. It's allowing flow only when the temperature is over 5 degrees, you think. So if it's under 5 degrees, we don't want it to flow. Why? You say the water is going to freeze. I figured if the water is flowing, it's less likely to freeze. I guess I just don't understand what this is doing. Okay, this is a lot of building they have to do for this to work. If it freezes in the pipe, it will break it. Okay. If the water freezes in the pipe, it'll break it. So if the temperature is low, we want... See, God damn it. I don't know what this is doing. I don't know what this is doing. And probably the people on YouTube that'll be watching this later will be like, it's so simple, Rand. It's just this. And I don't know. The aqua tuner will cool things down to absolute 0 if you don't turn it off. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. So if the things get too cold in the aqua tuner, it'll freeze it in the pipes. So we want the aqua tuner to stop cooling things once it's below. Okay. That's what I didn't understand. I didn't know that the aqua tuner would just cool it down to freezing. Okay, okay. I gotcha. All right. So as long as it's above 5 degrees Celsius, it's going to be sending a green signal, which is what we want. Right? It's above 5, it'll send a green signal. Okay. Okay. If it gets below that temperature, we want it to stop cooling the water because we don't want it to freeze. I think I understand. Okay. This is a lot of stuff that's going to take a while to build here. I wonder if I want to start turning this thing on so it's starting to send water. This is a lot of pipes. This is going to take some work here. We just have to wait. Okay. I think I can actually turn this thing back on to wolfram to tungsten forever. So stuff will start flowing, I believe. Look at all these pipes, man. This is such a spaghetti mess. That's fine, though. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's see if it's going to start outputting even though it doesn't have anywhere to go. It has long pipe, just no output yet. Okay. Wait, it's sending out clean water? Oh, wait, that might be leftover. Is that leftover clean water from before? Surely this doesn't clean it water. Clean the water itself. It has a 1,000 kilo tank. Oh, well, no wonder it uses so much water. Okay. Okay. What I'm looking to see is this water to turn polluted as it comes through. Okay. That means this first group of water is going to be some clean water going in here. Does that bug me at all? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that'll bother me. I think I'm cool with that. Just so they can reach this stuff. I think there being clean water in here is fine. They're not going to be able to reach this unless I... Yeah, no, they'll be able to reach that from that ladder. If I do this. Yeah, the first returning bit of water will be clean. And that's what I'm saying, does that bother me? And I don't think that bothers me. If there's a little clean water mixed in there, I don't think that's going to bug me at all. I don't think that'll be an issue. Hey, some free water. Narcoleptic, no thanks. Can't do digging, don't like that. And slow learner. Twinkle Toes is nice. Slow learner, not as nice. This guy just didn't have slow learner. I would absolutely get him. So I think for now I'm just going to get the free water. Okay, insufficient oxygen generation. I feel like we're fine. Carbon skimmers to keep things from building up. Things are flowing. It's currently getting water from our hot water tank here. Let's check temperature stuff. Still coming out. Whew. It is really chilly over here. I think my cooling down thing is working better than maybe it should. Lit workplace. Yeah, yes, because the light's making them happy. Hope they're not too chilly here. Oh, we're actually a little too cold up there, but that's fine. Better to be too cold than to be too hot, I guess. That's kind of funny, actually. That our cooling, our air conditioning is actually working too well. A little too well. But I think that's fine. Did I make it so the latest guy I got couldn't go through? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we're just waiting for all these pipes to be done here. And this clean water. Output pipe full. Okay. Why is it saying it's full? I guess because it got to a junction? No, it got through this junction. That's fine. I just have to wait for all these pipes to be done. So we gotta wait for all this stuff. Igneous rock. We have plenty of this, right? 147 tons, yes. So all this stuff is being made out of igneous rock. So we're just waiting for delivery of goods. Okay, this thing is filled up. I think it's gonna spill some water out of here. I thought it was supposed to be over pressure. Is it currently over pressure now? Because this is going to spill out once this door opens. I guess I should have put the door up one more space. Hopefully that won't be an issue. It's hot enough that it'll probably melt this ice as it goes down. If this melts, we'll just create some water down here. Shouldn't be an issue. What is this? Chlorine. Is that chlorine water? That's liquid chlorine. Whoa. Whoa, liquid chlorine. I guess it's cold enough here that chlorine liquefies. Okay, that's the first time I've seen that. Okay, nobody is building anything. Priorities. I have Rowan as a builder. Nisbet as a builder. Max as a builder. I got 3 builders. What about supplying? Ruby, Bubbles. A bunch of people can't go out there. Ren is my cooker, I guess. Abe is allowed out there. Okay. Alright, there they go. I must have been on a shift where there was nobody allowed outside who could also do that or something. It's cold enough to condense chlorine. Apparently so, man. That's crazy. I thought this was like a slime. One of those slimes people talk about, but I think those are like red or something. Attribute, machinery. Okay. Well, I guess while I'm waiting for this, I can check my skills on my people, see if anybody's gotten up to the athletics they need. Yeah, it's going to take them a while. 7, 9. Camille got her exosuit wearing. I think we can. I wanted to do her on digging, so we'll do that. Then maybe carrying next. Auto, athletics 11. Athletics 13. Aries getting close. Aries training should be finishing up soon. And Lindsay, okay, so she's allowed out. She's allowed out of her cage. Maybe I give her construction. It's a little close on her morale. Hopefully that'll continue to go up. Athletics 15. All right, Abe is done. We already let him out. Rowan, did we let him out? Rowan, I think we did. Athletics 13. Monte Crisply's getting close. Ruby's getting close. 10. Look at their athletics numbers. Nisbet's getting close. Whoa, Max has 18 frickin' 21 athletics. Max is a frickin' runner. Okay, so who was it? It was Ren. No, Rowan. Rowan's good. So we do not need Rowan to be in here anymore. So Rowan is not allowed in. I already set that. And he is allowed out. He is allowed out. Okay, good. I think I've set this up all correctly. Over 700,000 calories. Oh my god. We're getting up, closing in on a 500,000 fried mushroom calories. I thought I told him to stop cooking that, didn't I? Jesus. I mean, I guess it's better to have too much food than not enough. Yeah, we're not doing fried mushrooms, and this guy is disabled, so I don't know where they're cooking these fried mushrooms. They must be cooking them. Maybe it's hot enough to cook mushrooms somewhere on the frickin' hot water thing over here or something like that. All right, this is filling up. Nice. Okay. Water level's looking good. O2 level's looking good. Now, I might actually, with I'm going up to the 24 population, I probably, next time I play, am going to want to get down into where this anti-entropy thermo nullifier thing is and possibly create one more larger full Rodriguez using the nullifier thing. Could feed excess fried mushrooms to sage hatches for bonus cult. Yeah, but I'd have to get the sage hatches, and I don't really want to change my ranching. How many omelets do I have? 123,000 calories in omelets. I only have 3 ranches for these guys, and we are just doing amazing on resources, so on food. I'm going to not worry about that. We are over full on food, so we're going to keep that where it is. All right, they're doing construction. I don't know why they're going back. You know what? I should put a to get back faster if I do some fire poles. Is it worth doing fire poles here? They'd have to build them. How many more trips are they going to do back and forth? It's probably not a bad idea. Let's do some fire poles here. We'll go... I feel like anything to speed this up is a good idea. There. And then... Oops, like that. Be thankful this isn't RimWorld, where solar flares make your AC fail in the middle of a heat wave in summer and your vast reserves and the coolers start going bad really fast. Yes, I'm very glad this is not RimWorld. RimWorld is definitely more punishing, that's for sure. Construction. That's one reason why I'm enjoying this more than RimWorld, because I feel like I'm not getting wrecked as much as I do in RimWorld. I gotta say, we're at cycle 253. Knock on wood. By far our best run so far. Things are running smoothly. I'm not worried about oxygen. I feel like this SPOM thing has just been a huge boon. one of the best things we've added to our build. The self-powered auction maker's so good. Problem's a lot more complex, but a lot easier to deal with. Are you talking about in RimWorld or in this game? All right. One day we'll build all this stuff here. In Oni? Okay, yeah. I can see that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach all this stuff. I think I might be able to, but just to make sure, let's do this. That should be all reachable there. Okay. Critter starvation. Alright, that's fine. If they're starving in here, that's fine. This is kind of a remnant of my last thing. We just got these extra animals we're not feeding. These guys are all eating sedimentary rock, which we have 112 tons. I could feed them granite now, actually. Do I have all rock stone hatches? Like, granite I'm not using for anything else, right? And you guys will eat granite? Yeah, I think maybe it's better if I feed them granite. So let's do that. Let's swap out these things. So instead of storing sedimentary rock, because I'm pretty sure we use sedimentary rock for other stuff. Let's do granite. And we're going to do copy to these guys. And then this is going to be stone hatches. Only granite. And we copy this. You never got as far in Oni as you have. I lost interest before getting there. I respect your ability to stick with it. I've had a lot of fun with this. I really have. You don't get how you can lose interest. You can't put it down. I mean, it's to each their own, you know. Everybody's got their different style of game that clicks with them, and this game has really clicked with me. Whereas RimWorld's one where I wouldn't say I lost interest. I gained too much frustration. Is probably what I gained. 7 and 6. Like, I just got frustrated with RimWorld. Like the things that we're talking about, where solar flares all of a sudden kill all your food for no reason, or you get raided by people that you can't defend against, you know? Just that kind of stuff was like, ugh. You had 1 or 2 good colonies on RimWorld, but then that was it. You also don't know how I can still play FTL. You seem like a masochist to me. Well, I'll tell you the reason I play FTL. People watch me play it. That's why. If it wasn't my most watched game, I would be doing more stuff like this all the time. Filters not designated. I'm sure I just set this to stone hatchling. Stone hatch. Granite. And then copy. There we go. That's what I did. All right. But I play FTL because people like to watch me rage at FTL for whatever reason. Don't get me wrong. I still think it's an amazing game. But my rage would not allow me to continue playing it if I didn't have people interested in watching me play it. Okay. I think I want this to just be... I think I can cancel these. Actually, what I could probably do is put glossy Drecos in here. But just depower these things. So, F2. I just don't want these to power anymore. So they'll just slowly incubate is what I think I want to do. Rand should play Smite. Oh my god. I still do occasionally, and I still rage like a crazy person. Loud Snorer, no. Allergies and Yokel. This guy's got Diver's Lung, but it takes a long time to use the bathroom. I think no. Let's just go Oxalite. Free auction's fine. Your master of the game is really impressive. I was apparently too dumb to use hacking right. Took you a while to figure out you had to trigger it. Always wondered why it seemed so darn weak. Yeah. Hacking doesn't work when I don't turn it on. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why I'm enjoying this game, because I'm watching guides to figure out what works. And to me, that's fun. It's fun to, like, play a game, figure it out, find out, oh, I'm doing it wrong. And then get better as you learn more about it. So it's like beating someone to death with a gun. You hack them, but don't ever turn it on. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop giving them commands because I just want them to build this. Where's the faster speed? For some reason, Abe is super stressed. I wonder if he's not having time to eat or something. This is a long commute. We're doing on plastic, 14 tons. Okay. Are we still doing tungsten? Let's see. Do I have any wolframite left? I still have some wolframite left, but I'm not going to make it until we finish these pipes, so that because this water pipe is not going to go anywhere until it's completed. Not sure why it chose to stop right here. Probably just won't go until it's finished connecting, so. My glossy Dreco eggs have finally started hatching. Nice, Aptum. You're going to get that plastic soon. It stops at bridges if it has no other input. Okay. Well, there was another bridge that it went through, so, but maybe I just don't understand how that works. And this stuff is too cold. That's right. These guys are too cold. I don't want to use any piping. I almost want to just put like a space heater in here or something. But that would take power, right? I guess I have power I could pull. Again, I have so much thimble reed. It's not a huge deal, but... are these things 3 high? I wonder if I could even fit a space heater in here. It stops at the last input on the line, yeah. I played a bit of FTL after watching you because it got me excited again, but only for a couple runs. You definitely could not play it for thousands of hours. Even my almost 400 hours of Space Engineers are somewhat insane. You rarely stick with a game that long. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I often don't play video games as long as I have played FTL, but because as many people like watching me stream it as they do, that's what we do. That's what I do. The longest ever played game is probably Minecraft. Second after that is Ark. Played that for like 2,000 hours first year it came out. Ark's fun. I've put a decent amount of hours into Ark as well. Yeah, so I can't do this because those things are 3 high. So I couldn't put a space heater in here unless I unplant some of these guys. Maybe I'll do that. How big is this guy? It's only 2, so if I were to do like these 2 guys in the middle, let's try this, because I wouldn't mind these guys still being able to do their thing. How hot does this thing go? Plus 18k DTUs. We'll see if that's enough. For you is Final Fantasy XI. Your playtime is over 2,500 days across the 2 characters. Nice. Probably before I started streaming the game I spent the most time in has to be either World of Warcraft or EverQuest. And it's probably World of Warcraft. It's probably the same for a lot of you out there, but World of Warcraft was my college addiction for sure. World of Warcraft was my college addiction. And what actually kept me from graduating from college for about a semester or so. Slowed me down. Okay, so we'll need a power line in there as well. This guy's using like no power, so we'll just have this run to here. Okay, needs to do one more. You're back from your meetings. Nice. Welcome back, Saucer. We're doing a huge build that we're just waiting for them to finish because it's outside where they need to use their Atmos suits, and they're, for some reason, very slow about that. about doing that build. Okay, there we go. So, utilities, space heater, power, and we'll see if this gets these guys back growing. So these guys want to be at the temperature of 22 to 37, and it is currently, it's just barely below. So if this does just a couple degrees increasing, that should get these guys going, I think. All right, let's see what this does here. I don't know how well this space heater works. There's a game that you want to stream but think people won't watch. Is there? I don't know. I usually play every game I want to stream to give it a try. I will say sometimes for fun, I like to play like League of Legends and stuff. But that's the kind of game to get good enough at it, you got to play so many hours that I doubt I'll ever try to become a League streamer. I mean, Smite is kind of that way, but usually the games I want to play, I play. And if I only want to play them rarely, like occasionally, I don't stream them. Make sure to put a temperature sensor on the heat coil with automation. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So it doesn't go over a certain... What temperature do I want it to go to? It'll work better if I get CO2 out of there. CO2 is an insulator. Okay. Could I get the CO2 out of here by letting it drain? Problem is there's polluted oxygen in there that I don't want to let into my base, so I'd have to do like a pump and I don't know about that. Say add an oxygen vent, but your oxygen's too cold. Everything's just too cold. I guess I could... I have some oxygen. Yeah, you said I could put the oxygen there, but that would be too cold. There's carbon dioxide. There's just carbon dioxide everywhere. I guess what I could do is I could pipe in... What's this temperature of oxygen? 17 degrees. It's actually... What's funny is it's actually too cold in many places of many parts of my base. So I'm just going to let this go and hopefully it'll eventually work. Even the ones right next to it are still not working. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that carbon dioxide. I would have to pump out stuff and pump in stuff. A single algae thing in there. Yeah, that eats the carbon dioxide, right? What was that thing called? The algae terrarium? It's probably not a bad idea. I don't know if it'll take care of the entire room, but we can try that. So let me uproot one guy and put an algae terrarium in there. And gains a boost in direct light. Do I maybe light this room up? I think light adds slight amounts of heat, so maybe I light this as well. So I'll do that. Furniture, ceiling light. I don't know if that's enough of a boost, but it's worth it if it maybe does something. Lights also increase harvest speed. Okay. I'll just do the one just so the terrarium... This doesn't need to be working fast because it doesn't even work that well because we're almost out of the polluted water that's feeding it. I just wanted enough to maybe get another harvest or two out of it. So, you light all your workstations and farms unless plants don't like light. Yeah, I guess I could do this. They do work in these rooms a lot with some pretty bad decor. I wonder if I could increase their morale if I add some paintings in here and some lighting. That's probably not a bad idea. So... that one won't work. Okay, I can get some paintings and They work there, so if I were to do just a little bit of light for each of these places. Hopefully I have power for those. New printables available. Yeah, I'm not even going to see what the output on these guys is. Lights are so small that I'm just going to go for that. This means the dupes spend less time doing stuff and increases efficiency. Okay, that's... Efficiency is good. I like efficiency. Alright, any good dupes? Increased athletics. Man, if you had anything but agriculture, that'd be amazing. Science, but won't do dirt, digging. Actually, this is good. Increased athletics. He pees more, I guess. Means it was good. We want the pee. All right, Frankie, you're my 24th duplicate. Let's do it. Alrighty, so first things first. Research so that you train your athletics faster. You are going to be on the... Where are you, Frankie? You're going to be on the dusk shift. We're going to give you priorities up one on operating. And we're going to allow you into the workroom. And not allow you outside of here. Okay. Extra, extra. Rand expands the Louvre. That's right. I was going to say something like that. I was like, nah. Nah, somebody else will make that joke. All right, new paintings. Now there are 20 copies of the Mona Lisa. This one-of-a-kind, I mean 20-of-a-kind piece of art. It's amazing. All right, so I actually have enough space for, like, 8 dupes a shift, but we're keeping it to 4 or 5 dupes a shift. I kind of want to get one more dupe, but I don't have the housing for it. But what is good is I have this space over to the left to expand my housing. So when I'm ready to expand my housing, I can do that. Right now, I think 24 dupes is a good number. We have plenty of calories for them all. Our oxygen levels seem good. I might expand my oxygen next time, too. All right, let's see what we got here. Y'all almost done with all this? Hey, I've almost gotten to the actual important part of the build over here. Actually, what's funny is if this water leaks into here, I think it'll just turn into ice anyway, so I don't think that's too big of a deal. And they didn't finish analyzing yet either. Can they get in here? They're not, like, not working on this because they can't get into it, right? I assume it's just because there's other stuff they're trying to get done. This liquid chlorine is blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. Unrefrigerated food. I know. It's probably spoiling some food. I'll probably turn the mushroom creation back on once we get below like 500,000 calories or something. But we have so many calories, I'm just not even worried about it. Hopefully all our pipes are connected right. And I'm going to need to set this to be a coal storage thing. I will put it secondary to these guys, though. This one is at... I'm going to do this one at 6. Or 7. And I'm going to do the other one up there at 6. So it's most important to keep the rest of my base powered. How are you on this guy? Your activity... Next activity, 19 cycles. So it looks like... Has this thing been off for a while? Next activity, 19 cycles. So it looks like this has actually been dormant. And we are backed up on... whatchamacallit, on natural gas. Our hydrogen thing. Is this guy dormant? This guy's idle. I wanna actually analyze this thing. I guess, are we just currently not using the power? I guess we're just good on power, man. Excess of power is a good thing. I need to do some kind of liquid loop with the aqua tuner, apparently. So what I have set up isn't going to work. Oh, God, I hope it's going to work. Yours isn't working how you expected? Well, let's see. What ours is supposed to be doing is... First water comes in. Well, I guess once we build it, we'll find out. I honestly don't know. But yours isn't working correctly. That's why I like to use other people's builds, because they've done them and tested them, but I guess we'll see if this works or not. I'm still waiting because, my God, it's taken a year to build this thing. I don't know why we don't have anybody analyzing this. I wonder if I don't have enough people allowed out here. Well, it's probably the shift. It's probably just the shift. All right, who should be able to go out that's not able to? Let me check here. Old Sweat Hand, Turner, you're my rancher guys. That's probably why you're not allowed out. Otto is a rancher. So I think it's just my new people who are not allowed out. It's just the vagaries of people doing the stuff. You know what? Let me make sure that nobody is ranching who is not supposed to. So, yeah. So people like... God, how many ranchers do I have? I think I should limit it to 1 rancher per thing here. So let me do like 3 ranchers. So, Otto is 1. He's been training. His athletics is almost ready, though. Turner. Okay, so Turner. Old Sweat Hand. Vineleaf and Tyler. How about 4? So only those 4 are allowed to do ranching. Everybody else is not allowed. So ranching. Disallowed. Whoa, how do I change this thing? Oh, okay, that's okay. So disallowed except for... who was it? Old Sweat Hand. Otto. Turner. Okay, I think we do 5 here. There. I don't think other people were doing it, just to make sure nobody else does it at all. Ellie, no. Bob the third. There we go. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still kind of a lot of people. How about Tyler doesn't do it? Actually, I'll give you... You can do it, but you're not. It's not your priority. Hey, what's up, Bacon Burrito? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Excuse me? You can do it, Tyler, but it's no longer your priority. I want you to help me do other stuff. Hey, this is still not working. It's the temperature, man. It's just too... Space heater apparently can't heat this up enough. All right, maybe if we get rid of the carbon dioxide. All right, it is getting rid of the carbon dioxide, though. This algae terrarium is doing its thing. It's got to be patient, I guess. How you doing, Bacon Burrito? Funny seeing you here outside of Reed Stream. All right, I got about 45 minutes. Hopefully, by 45 minutes, we can at least see if this is gonna work, if this build will work or not. Because so far there's no steam in here, but it just wasn't coming out hot enough. What we're hoping is that the Thermo Aqua Tuner, when it runs, is gonna output enough heat. I almost wonder if I should set up some temp shift plates. Because if this is outputting heat, I wanted to make sure it's putting out enough heat to turn these things to steam. It seems to drop the temp by 10 degrees as it runs through. So you're saying it's not dropping the temperature enough? You need to run through a loop or something. Well, we are going from this Aqua Tuner. Actually, so it's only going to be... wait a sec. What's the input for this one? So it sounds like it's going to still be too hot. All right. Well, maybe we can fix it. I want to run it myself and see what it's doing to understand. Oh, yeah, I just let all that water out. That's all right. It's just going to freeze. Something's drowning. Poor Sleetwheat drowning. Yeah, okay. Well, probably what I'll do is I'll give this a try. If it doesn't work today, I'll actually look up a build for the saltwater geyser. I'm sure that Francis John has one or some others. I have a feeling that what we're doing is probably not going to work very well. Because it sounds like what you thought is that the aqua tuner would keep cooling the water until it's at a certain degrees or something. It only does a set amount before it spits it out or something. Is almost what it sounded like. So that might not be enough to turn this stuff into steam. Tyler, is there anybody else who has who's familiar with this game who knows how aqua tuners work? It generates heat based on the volume and specific heat capacity of the pump liquid. Cooling 10 kilograms of water, the entire 14 degrees Celsius will output 585 kDTUs. Well, we're trying to figure out a build here, Tyler, where we have a saltwater geyser. What we're wanting is like to pump in water that is hot. We cool it off using a thermal aqua tuner, which releases heat, which turns the salt water into steam, which then the steam geyser takes that turns into power and clean water, and then we cool that clean water and send it back to our base. So it's 14 degrees per packet. So to go from 40 to 5, you need to run it through a few times. Okay. Well, let's see it in action once, and maybe if I can run it into a loop, maybe we can figure that out. I don't know with plumbing if you can do loops with some sort of valve or something. When this fails, I'm going to be so salty. Well, I'm kind of expecting it to fail, so I don't feel like I'll be too salty, but I might be salty. I might. You might be right. Seems sound. You can establish a loop with a liquid pipe temp sensor into a shutoff valve. Okay. I don't know how that would work, but maybe we can figure that out. It's just the loop that needs to be added. Yeah. So it seems like what might need is I might need a loop for both of these thermo aqua tuners, though. So I don't know if we need this or this temp sensor anymore. God, look at all this water just. Whoa. Okay. I actually am okay with all this water flows down, so maybe we just do this and dig this out. I feel like all this water's probably gonna freeze. Okay. Melted the ice biome. So let me make sure I understand. All right. Printables. I don't want any more people. Bristleberries. I guess those are fine. You have a tuner A cooling a liquid to heat up salt water. Correct. That's what this one's doing. To heat up the salt water to turn into steam. This is not my idea. I couldn't really understand what people were trying to describe earlier, but Aptom and another person were saying that this is an idea. We're going to see if we can make it work. So I'm now blaming it on chat, is what's happening. Hashtag blame chat. Oh, you're hungry. Are you going to get back in time to eat, Nisbet? That's the question. Make sure she gets back in time to eat so she doesn't get stressed out. Why'd you go to that bathroom? All right. Okay, she grabbed mushrooms. Okay. I feel like maybe I need a way for them to get back to this part of the base faster, actually. So they're going to pick up food from there when they should be going up to here. I should ban them from eating low-quality food. It's probably a good idea. Consumables. So they're not able to eat. Is that muckroot? Pickled meal is fine. Lettuce, bristleberries, mushrooms. I only want them to eat the fried mushrooms. Pacu filet, omelet, cooked fish. So they can only eat those things. I'd even turn off pickled meal, but I actually want them to finish that out. Edibles. Pickled meal, we're almost out of anyway, so they can eat that. Yeah, I stopped them from eating the raw mushrooms. Okay. Let's see. Tuner A, cooling liquid to heat up salt water. Salt water turns to steam, and that steam runs to aqua tuner B. No, the steam goes into the steam turbine. The output from the steam turbine goes to aqua tuner B. Maybe that's what you meant. Aqua tuner B, and that cool steam goes back to your base. Should be fine. That is the plan, yes. That is the plan. That's what we want it to do. Cooling the steam, you're also making more steam. So yeah, it works on paper. Okay. Currently, I'm just pouring water out of here from this thing. Actually, this salt water going down is not good, but that's fine. It's freezing into... Does ice turn into frozen salt water? I'm not sure. Oh, crap. But salt water going here is not good. Because salt water could go into here. Okay. I'm just going to stop this pump. Disable. 9. Because I do not want salt water going into my clean water here. I don't think we have that issue yet, but this was supposed to only pump good water and then clean water out, so let me make sure they're turning this off. You didn't think it would leak like that? Salt water would turn into brine? Turned into brine, okay. This should be fine. I don't know if there's any... There's only clean water in here so far, so no brine or salt water has gotten in here. I'll have to clean that up elsewhere. But as long as we turn this off... Is it disabled? Okay, then we don't have to worry about it. So much for these guys growing, I guess. But yeah, we got a bunch of brine that's going to leak down here. Maybe I just keep this from leaking anymore. Just do that. This'll... Then we might build up some polluted and brine here. As long as it doesn't get brine down in here, that's what we want to avoid. Attributing cues to athletics, machinery. Uh-oh, salty from the salt water. Salt from the salt gods. All right, if we build this, that should keep... Good. Kept the water in there. So there's no brine down here. Lag. Okay. There is brine up here, but that's fine. We can, like, cleanse that later if we need to. Okay, that's just a lot of random water. I was actually thinking earlier, I said I wanted to dig this out to make this bigger, but that's fine. All right, we got one of our aqua tuners set. This needs to be coal, which is... consumable ore. Coal at 6. Alright, is there any way I could make this not happen? I wanted to actually... If I put the door up 1, I might be able to fix this. God, this is kind of a pain. Oh my god, you're stuck. Dig that out and you're not stuck. You dumbass. Wait, why are you out here without a suit on? What? What the hell? How did you get out here without a suit? Oh my god, Stinky, you're so dumb. Oh, he does have a suit. Okay. Oh, somebody peed. Okay. That's confusing to me because when they sneeze or breathe or whatever, they take their helmet off. Yeah, that animation confuses the hell out of me. Okay. I was freaking out for a second there, honestly. Polluted water. Polluted water, but no brine. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna have a bunch of water dripping down over to here. Should be okay. Might want to build a tank to contain all this random water that's going down here. Check my water levels over here. Let me do a furniture ice block here. All right. Okay, you know what? That might get out of hand. So I'm going to do a very tall thing. This will be a big water tank of all the leakage up here. Okay. God, this water. Okay, well, once we get this thing completed and built, we're gonna close it off anyway. So hopefully this leaking water is not gonna be a huge deal. I dawdled a little, so now I'm like 2 cycles from running out of O2. Gotta scramble for more water. Yikes, Tyler. Yikes. And we do like 90 and 60. There. Alright, so this should fill up this battery, right? Oh, whoops, I didn't put the battery on this line. That's what I should have done. Okay, and so we want this to be above 5C to send a green signal. Above 5C. Send a green signal. Okay. Is that working? Current temperature negative 273. So currently everything in there is frozen, right? Uh-oh. Steam geyser is active soon. It'll be a close one. Oh, it contains a vacuum at the moment. Okay, because we haven't got any liquids in there. All right. They finished all the piping. So this thing still hasn't moved. I guess it has to finish this first one for it to go into there, I guess. I'll need to toggle it, which will make it wake up. Okay. Okay, priority 9. We're just wasting coal right now. Not that I care. We have plenty of coal, but... Okay. There we go. That should protect us from having water leakage anywhere. Should be fine. Whoops. Cancel that. Okay. Yeah, it's so hard for them to get work done when it's so far away from the base. I'm not sure how to help with that, except like the tubes that I haven't really gotten into yet. The plastic tubes for all that. Wow, you can see this stuff slowly turning into ice, which is crazy. What's this? Picture of. Oh, is that your build for this thing? Looks better than mine. You're using to cool your thing. Oh, so you actually have your refinery over in this area too. Okay. All right, good. That's working now. Good. You don't have a vent, so this is just looping. Okay. Hey, we're finally finishing the analysis on this thing. All right, gold amalgam. Make sure we still have enough of all this stuff. 42 tons of gold amalgam. Okay, good. So we're just waiting for delivery. This is almost done, and we're going to see what this is going to do. Of course, I still have the steam turbine to do stuff. So it's just looping. When it gets hot enough to boil the water, the turbine will delete it. Delete the heat. Okay. Okay, what this should do, once this finishes, this is actually start having the water start going in here. What's this power line? Oh, unreachable build. Great. Okay. There's always something with you people. Always something. Oh, no, it was reachable. Crap. Cancel. Okay. All right, it's flowing. It's flowing, and there's the polluted water. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what's going to happen here. Currently, I got very cold water coming in here that's supposed to be really hot. Wait, this is C, not Fahrenheit, so I don't know what that temperature is. I don't know how well this is going to work. It's also been sitting in pipes for a while. It's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Hey, what's up, Cthulhu? So it's going to go in this thing. Man, it's stopping. Because it still says the temperature's really low. Do I need to toggle this? Okay, there we go. There it goes. Do the same thing. Below. Okay. So it's coming out at 27, going in at 40. We're getting any steam is the question. They're not building the steam thing yet. Not yet. So it might take a couple cycles of this maybe, or maybe the hotter water or something. Hopefully you will. It's warming up. Okay, we'll see. What the hell? Wire broken. What happened there? Oh my god, those things take 1200 watts. Crap. These things take 1200 watts. Okay. Okay, I need to cancel that. I need to deconstruct here. Yeah, I need the conductive wire or whatever. Okay, let me get rid of all this. Okay. Power. Actually, can I just overwrite these with this type of wire? I think I might actually be able to do that. Wait, hold on a sec. Cancel everything. And power. Conductive wire. Can do 2K. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that will work. I just did all that out of tungsten. I don't want that out of tungsten. Damn it. Power. Do I have enough? What's my next highest? Steel. Copper. Let's do that at copper. Okay. You need to run two separate lines if they're going to run at the same time. True. How do I do that? Actually, do I need a power transformer? Do I need a transformer here? Transformer only lets out 1,000. You're just using heavy watt wire? Maybe I should just do that. Okay. Cancel one more time. Yeah, this doesn't matter if it looks good or not. So let's do heavy watt wire. So I do want to disassemble all this then. Wait, can I turn regular wire into heavy watt wire? Okay, I think that works. I do a heavy watt wire plate there while deconstructing that wire, and that wire. And then I think I can upgrade these all like this. Okay. That. Deconstruct that guy. And then power, heavy watt wire. What? God damn it. Cancel. Oh my god. Cancel this heavy watt joint plate. Jesus Christ. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. That's heavy watt wire. Power. Heavy watt joint plate. There. Heavy watt wire from there to there. There to there. That should, I think, work. Does that mess with my ability to insulate? So that's a good question. I don't know. God, I hope not. Yeah, I know about the whole different modes, whatever thing. It'll leak a bit of heat. Hopefully it won't be too big of a deal. Oh, something's taking damage. Oh, crap. Is this taking damage because it's freezing now? I don't know. Don't know what's happening here. This is what I get for trying to do a build that we're just, like, figuring out here. I should have just not messed with this until I could look up a build. Maybe this will work. I'm a little worried it's not going to, though. Are they steel? They are gold amalgam. They're both gold amalgam. Do I need them to be steel? That'd be kind of a pain to have to redo them all. I might need to, though. Oh my god, look at all this stuff just leaking down here. Alright, it's fine. We're just creating another reservoir of water we can use. That's what this is. It's going to be super useful eventually. So it would be better. Are you using gold on yours, Aptom? Well, we'll see. If this works and it needs to be steel, I can swap them out. I don't even know if this build is going to work. So, crap. Is this unreachable build? Freaking hell. Okay, I can reach it if I go from here across. Maybe put the door in the ceiling. Yeah, I want to, but I'd have to deconstruct, and you know what? I don't care. If it's overflowing, I'm fine with it. I'm making a cistern for it. It's fine. It's fine. It just looks ridiculous. It just looks stupid, but otherwise it's fine. Okay. Printables are available. I can't get any more dupes. Let's see what we got. Copper. I will take free copper. I'm not even going to look at the dupes, so I'm not tempted. Oh, I'm so hungry. Yeah, it's a good thing you came all the way out here before you remembered that. We do kind of have water to burn, actually. Let's go. While I'm looking at this, make sure everything is running okay at our base. Water level's good there. I'm actually going to use this guy and maybe disable this guy for my oxygen generation for now. I don't actually have any output for this hot water tank anymore, so I don't want to use up all that water in case I want to use it for something. So we're going to use our polluted water that'll get cleansed for our oxygen generation for a bit. That spaghetti mess totally works great, that spaghetti mess. What's crazy to me is they still haven't built the damn steel turbine. Building all this other stuff. Alright, now you should be able to reach that, right? Can you jump across there? Please tell me you can jump across there. Okay, maybe they can't reach it until I do this. There, that should let them reach that, I think. Steel will be better for long term. I know. And again, if this thing works, I might redo it out of steel. But they haven't even built a damn steam turbine, so... Well, let them actually finish the build, see it in action, see if it does anything. I don't know what it's going to do. I have a feeling there's some clean water in that polluted water thing that this loop created. Yeah, so I think we got a little bit of clean water laying on the top of the polluted water now because of what we did there. It's whatever. Because without the steam turbine, we're not using any steam that we might create and turning it into water. Hey, there we go. They finally built that piece. All right, build that piece. Okay. Alrighty, now, once this thing gets filled with coal, this thing should start to work. I just need this freaking steel turbine, or steam turbine to be made, so let's put that at 9. Maybe they'll make the damn thing. Okay, there we go. So that thing's running. This guy's inactive because that only receives stuff from the steam turbine, which is currently not working. Alright, steam turbine. Am I missing something for this? Tungsten. 5.7 tons of tungsten. Electric gill, egg cracker. Okay, so that's fine. I would love for them to build this thing. The steam turbine, which I've never used, is the one thing they are not building that's keeping this thing from doing what it will hopefully do. Coming out at 36 degrees. You don't want to build it out of tungsten. Refined gold would be better. The steam turbine? Why? What's the difference in that? Steam turbine. The only thing that I see that's different between gold and tungsten is that gold has a higher decor thing. They both have the same overheat temperature. Those stats don't show its conductivity and heat capacity. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to make refined gold because I don't have enough. How much refined gold does it take? It takes 800. What if I made it out of steel? Will steel not be good for that? Alright, we'll do refined gold. So we need to do 10 of this. Hopefully it's able to do its thing. Output pipe full. Because that thing's not running. Okay, it's running. It just has to have power. I don't really like running this on coal because that has to be manually filled. Steel is better. All right, well then I'm just going to do steel. I need the steam turbine to actually be giving the power for this thing to work. So let's do... Whoops, that was tungsten. Cancel. Cancel that. Power, steam turbine, out of steel. I have just enough steel. There. 9. Can we please build this thing? This will help power the thing too. Do I have all the water tubes in place? I think I do. Hey, they delivered the stuff. Why does it say we don't have enough steel? Damn it. Alright, well, let's tell them to make a little bit more steel then. So, iron to steel, I'm missing lime. Said I had enough steel. Maybe it was lying and I do have enough steel, who knows. Okay, iron to steel. I want to do, what did I say, 10 on that? So if I do 10 on this. Oh, I don't have enough iron for that much. Oh god. All right, let's queue up a few things. Let's do 10 of that. And 10 of that. Man, I only got like 10 more minutes to try to get this thing together. And refined carbon. I might need a little bit more. Say like 10 of that. No, I got plenty of that. Okay, good. Here we go. Queue up some things. Hope we can get this thing all put together. I don't like this build. I'm probably going to completely delete this build. Since we just made this up, I don't like this very much. Unless this all of a sudden becomes amazing once this steam turbine gets built. I have a feeling I'm not going to like this and want to redo it. So, maybe if it's simple enough to just add a loop to make it work, maybe. But I just don't know. Not loving that. Insufficient oxygen generation. You guys are all working, right? Y'all look good. You getting water? Yeah, looks fine. Everything looks fine. Okay. Reason. What I like is that I have like multiple sources of water I can use for this as needed. So, it'd be nice to fill up this with some water. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do. Well, I'll keep doing ice sculptures here. We can fill up that water and use it eventually again. Okay, so we are just missing steel on this. Okay. I wish there was a faster speed. I just want to get this done. It's still over 700k in calories, and we're not even making fried mushrooms anymore. Holy crap. Well, I guess it's taken into account the unfried mushrooms. Those are going to probably... The unfried mushrooms are probably going to slowly mess up, aren't they? No, not fried mushrooms. Let's let regular mushrooms be able to be stored in here. Okay, that can hold all those. That can hold all those. Okay. Hey, athletics to level 12 on nails. Beautiful. Okay. I want you to be done so bad. You know, working on this steel stuff. Oh man, that thing using coal power over there is just gonna slow it down. I almost want to put like a manual generator for somebody to go run on that to power the damn thing. So I don't have to keep refreshing it with coal. Alright, well they're doing their thing. They're refining the steel. Use the iron. Okay, make iron for the steel. Okay. Food is decay, pinch of pepper fruit. Okay, I don't care about that. Alright. I probably have more stuff I can do with... There might be some more duplicants who have gotten to the 15 athletics we want them to have. But I'm not going to worry about that. That's probably something I could do off stream, is make sure all the people are doing their thing. Who are supposed to be doing their thing and doing their thing. 37 degrees Celsius. I don't know that this thing creates 600 watts. I don't even know that this is going to be enough power. Well, maybe steam turbine plus the coal power will be enough. These each take 1,200. This creates 600. Steam turbine creates... How much power does steam turbine do? 850. So 850 plus 600 is what, 14? Okay, that should be enough. Is there anything else that's powering here? No. Okay, so between the two of them, once the steam turbine works, of course we need steam to be created for it to work. And I'm still not seeing any steam. Seeing any steam. 850 for steam at 200 Celsius. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're not getting that much heat, I feel like. I don't know if putting some thermal things on it, the thermal temp shift plates. I just don't know if this build is going to work, honestly. What's the temperature overlay look like? Like 99C on the saltwater geyser is the hottest I'm seeing. Thermal aqua tuner gets a little over 100. So maybe a little steam will be made once this thing works more fully. Once the steam turbine will get made. Blossom seed, sure. Hey, what's up, Cruel Angel? I'm doing pretty well. It's coming to the end of the stream, trying to finish a build that's just not looking like it's going to be quite what we need it to be. Are you delivering steel, please? No, coal. All right. No, coal. I'd be so happy if you'd deliver steel. No, coal. Just delivering coal. All right, game. I got like 6 minutes for you to finish this damn thing. I just need the steel to finish this thing. How much steel do we have? Refined metal. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I get for trying to come up with a build of my own for something. One of the main issues is I've never used a steam turbine before. I just never have. So I feel like setting up the conditions for this thing to work, I'm not doing correctly. I did watch a video on how to make a thing for the cool water steam vent, but I feel like that actually came out at a higher temperature than this stuff's coming out. But just one more turn problem in sandbox games. I'll just finish building this thing. I know. I know. What probably makes it tougher is this is in an ice biome, so it's probably cooling it down more than it normally would. Is my guess. I don't know. All right. The one thing I would like it to do is just finish the steam turbine. If it would just make that, I would be so happy. Be so happy if it would just make that. Check all of our stuff here. That all looks good. Sure, hydrogen's not backing up. Okay, it's good. Oh, is this stop creating stuff? Is this thing? I don't know. I don't know if this thing is when it's next going to erupt because I haven't analyzed it yet. Okay, attribute increase. All right. Well, we're getting some attributes from all our training over here. Oh my God! Make the steel for the love of Pete. All right, day shift work. Today, I have the feeling, today's the day we're going to make a steam thing. I can feel it. It's probably not going to happen. Wait, is it now too hot in here, I wonder? 37. Now it's a little too hot, and it doesn't have the irrigation. I just can't make this work. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. There's some broken things on my base. Your setup didn't really work how I hoped either. Sorry to have led you down a dead end. You thought you understood it. That's what you get for thinking. Just kidding. Just kidding. I feel like this is close to something that will work. But again, if they could freaking build this thing. What are you guys doing? Delivering more coal, probably? Yeah. Oh, I have this coal generator set to 9. It's probably good right now, but I just want them to build the damn thing. Fuel request threshold. Let's put this to fuel request at like 25%. So they're not just coming to fill it all the time. Aquatuner steam turbine combo does work, but you're not sure what the issue is. Well, my issue is that they won't build a goddamn steam turbine. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. I said I had enough steel when I started the build, and then I started the build and said, you're out of steel. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Let me cancel the gold amalgam here right now. It's just the steel I need right now. The stupidity of my stuplicants doesn't help either. I must have used iron or steel somewhere, or I don't know. I honestly don't know why they won't build this goddamn thing. Let me put it on that and see if they'll do it. Put on yellow alert. Will that do it? Feeling it might not because they have to. There's prerequisites that we don't have. But I can't put it on any higher priority than it currently is. Oh my God, they're frickin' building it. Jesus. Have you been able to do this the whole time, you duplicants? Aqua tuner is made out of gold amalgam. Alright, so currently not enough steam. But at least the loop is done now. I was maybe lacking the skill. Maybe Bubbles was the only one who could do it, and she was not on the shift or something. Okay. So there's currently no steam for this thing. It will not be power positive, but it will work. That's a GG cookie time. Yeah, GG cookie time. We built our frickin' steam turbine, and it's not working. And it's not working. Do I need like double coal power plants just to power this thing until we get steam? I feel like. I think I might need double coal power plants just so this thing is running enough. Because we're not getting a high enough temperature to create steam. I mean, what temperature do we need for salt water to become steam? 99.7 degrees Celsius. And salt water's at 83. Wow, it's not even close. Salt water's at 84 degrees right around this thing. These thermal aqua tuners are not creating much heat. I feel like we either need to put in some temp shift plates or completely change this build. I have a feeling this build is kind of doomed. The steam turbine doesn't even work until we get to 125 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to call this kind of a wah-wah end of the stream because we don't get the steam turbine. I'm going to probably do some research to find some builds that work. This whole, like, using the polluted oxygen thing to cleanse it and also cool this thing was a good idea. It just doesn't seem to be working correctly. So, the build is a garbage build. On the bright side, at least you have the pipes up there now. True. As I disassemble things, hopefully they won't put them away. The heat will continue to gather. Yeah, maybe if I place them offline at some point to just like train my dupes and clear out some slime biomes, it'll maybe slowly build. What I think I will do is I think that it does help if you have temp shift plates, and I think you want to build those out of gold amalgam. What's the best temp? Actually, there's diamond, I think, is the best. If I do some gold amalgam temp shift plates, that might help with the heat transfer. Tungsten? Okay, let's do tungsten. It's not wolframite. Tungsten. So if I do tungsten here, if I do like one here, we do like a grid, right? So I'm trying to heat it up around the entrance point. Wow, that's really weird looking. I can't tell what my grid is. Can I turn? Okay. So cancel. Okay. Yeah, so I do something like that. We're trying to heat so that this heats up that stuff better there. Wait. Okay. All right. Tungsten is out of stock. Oh, is it? Did I use up all of my tungsten? Okay, well, let me cancel some of these then. Let's just do like 5 of them here then. I didn't realize it would take so much. Utilities. There. So if we do something like that, hopefully that will help heat it up faster. Okay, I think that will work. So again, this is not something I'm expecting to work anytime soon. I'm probably going to look up a different build, but I'll have them building that in the background. So anyway, my friends, I am going to call it there because I got to get going because I do have rehearsal tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. So everybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you have enjoyed the auction not included. Even if that saltwater brine vent or whatever is not working well, I think we're in really good shape. We're doing really well. We're closing in on Cycle 300. Gina Varro, thank you for the follow. Our water situation's good. Our food situation is actually ridiculous. So, told you salty. So salty, that's right. So again, y'all are amazing. We'll be playing some more of this on Tuesday of next week, unless I do some bonus stream or in case Space Engineers doesn't work again. So last minute worth of ads to finish the stream. Again, I can never thank y'all enough for the bits, to follow, the subs, the lurking, all the wonderful things y'all do to support the stream. I would not do this if it was not for you. Y'all are amazing. So if you want to support the stream and watch the final minute worth of ads, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Y'all rock later, my friends, and happy gaming. See you next time, my friends.